Myanmar faces Indonesia, the number 2 seeded team from bracket A. This afternoon is
matches the semifinals, so both teams
we're in the semis at syempre all out, all heart na ang ating mga koponan dito.
Exciting action for the men's division today.
Of course, coming up next is exciting action for the home court as Philippines faces powerhouse Thailand. But we start with a point first from the middle, coming from Loud in their last match, the middle of Indonesia. Team captain Nizar will be serving for Indonesia. Picked up by Myanmar. They go up, back set, opposite hit. And for Myanmar's number 13,
Zhao Tetong with a powerful hit from the right side.
1-all is our scoreboard. Serve from Zhao Tetong. Set up, they go to the middle to Randu again. Points.
So 2-for-2 for Randu. Sigit now serving for Indonesia.
This was a name who was quite impressive or quite a standout in their previous match against the Philippines. Sigit Ardian, who's going for his jump serve. Kinuha ng Myanmar. They go up, open hitter. It's number 14, Zo Win Lang. Myanmar with a solid block. 3 points is what Myanmar needs to catch up. Nizar going to the open side, Haryono converting.
Still proving unstoppable from the left wing.
One of their youngest players in the lineup. Haryono on the serve. Picked up. Myanmar goes up to the middle. That tip on the other side. Nizar going to the middle, denied by the block. They go up to the open side and Sigit Ardian gets 1 point for
setter San Yun of Myanmar. Over aggressive in the net play.
Coach Lee Teo Tiang. Serve coming from Indonesia. They go up to the open side, denied there by great adjustment coming from Myanmar.
Just quick to adjust.
Zo Win Tun serving for Myanmar. Nizar goes up to the middle and he converts. Jersey number 9, middles being very busy here on the side of Indonesia, Doc.
Yeah, the 1-2 punch of Randu and Yuda. Very aggressive in their blocking.
There is a challenge on the call by Indonesia. Ball in, ball out.
And we saw how this could just swing the momentum of the game as we see this replay. Oh.
Ball clearly in for the spike of Yuda.
The challenge was successful.
Lee Teo Tiang has been quite accurate calling those challenges out as Yuda serves for Indonesia. Picked up by Myanmar, they go up to the middle trying to answer the middles of Indonesia. On the other side, back row play for Rian, hahabulin, hindi aabutan. I remember, Doc, after the match against the Philippines, you just can't help but admire the setter.
The release of the ball from his hands compared to 8 of Indonesia.
That's the chess game that you have to face. Pagkaharap mo ang isang koponan tulad ng Indonesia. As Nizar tries to drop one. On the other side, Sasagot down the line hit.
So far, Ong has been for Myanmar. Once again successful with that down the line attempt. Hands of Rivan.
Back row play for Rivan, picked up by Myanmar. Back row sasagot ng Myanmar sa kabilang panig. Indonesia going again for that back row. Tony Haryono with just a lot of momentum. Serve coming from Indonesia. They go up to
with that combination play to the middle.
Serve from Myanmar. Adjusted there from Randu. Great pickup from the libero. Back row play para sa Myanmar. And brings them to the 10-point mark. Down by 3.
What a decision for the setter. Sun Yun to go for a
Timeout,
pipe.
Indonesia.
Unexpected by the defense of Indonesia. Just a little bit of struggles in their transition to convert into an attack.
Serve coming from Myanmar. They go up to a back set for Sigit Ardian.
Undeniably the most physical player for Team Indonesia.
Look at that fold up there, Doc, on that last play. Serve from Indonesia. They go up to a back row play, and that is...
Sigit still serving.
5-point lead for Indonesia as Sigit serves. What a sharp serve. They go back set on the side of Myanmar. Habulin Indonesia, but ball up. Point goes inside of Myanmar. Nizar goes up to the open side. Sigit Ardian.
The tip of the blocker.
Set up, they go to a combination play for Myanmar. Who is one of the oldest players that they have in their lineup, as Nizar will try to answer back with serve. Indonesia goes straight to the net. Nizar unable to put that one through. On the other side, Zautet Ong serving. Pick up by Bastien. Off the block hit. Serve now coming from Sigit Ardian. Going for his jump serve. Ooh. Once again, down by 3 points.
Indonesia right now.
Service faults starting to pile up here for Team Indonesia. Serve now is the team captain of Myanmar, Tome Niku. But Donny Haryono gets a point there with that speed set.
Just the best choice for Donny.
Randu now serves up for Indonesia. They go up back set on the side of Myanmar.
Breaking the block of Donny.
Serve. Myanmar picked up by Indonesia. They go to a back set. Marches to the service line.
If I'm not mistaken, he's probably at 90% or still 100% in his attempts here in the first set when it comes to his attack.
Myanmar gives up a free ball on the other side. Nizar goes up to the open side. Donny Haryono.
That puts Indonesia at set point.
Timeout, Myanmar.
Rian, one of their top scorers, serves. Tip coming from their setter. On the other side, they go to back row play. Team Indonesia, Sigit Ardian finishing set number 1 off
Indonesia
for Indonesia.
takes
Let's
set
see that
number
again.
25-19.
Wide open gap in the pipe. Compared to Randu and Yuda.
That's going to be interesting, as you've mentioned it. Things to watch out in this match. Picked up by Myanmar. Hit off the block. You see Rian on your screens. Serve from Indonesia. Hinabol ng libero.
Leaving the scramble in the side of Myanmar and just ran just to finish off the deal.
Serve there coming for Indonesia again. Myanmar sets up a combination play for Y. Yes. Serve now from Zotet Ong. Set up. Opposite side off the blockers. On the other side, they go up. They choose back row for the side of Myanmar.
For a sharp angle, who is sailing towards the edge of the net.
Set up, coming from Nizar, they go to Rian. And Rian, simple work. Serve now, coming from Sigit Ardian. Nice serve.
Service ace, Kurt.
Opposite side for Rian. Zulfi was also another player that we saw entering the court. They go up to the middle attack, picked up there. Great save from Indonesia. They go open hit from Donny Haryono, overcooking that one.
Donny trying to go above the blockers to avoid it, but just lacking some follow-through.
Annotate that from us.
So they're squaring off against the number 2 Myanmar from the other bracket, whereas Team Philippines number 2 in their bracket will face off with the defending champs Thailand in the next match.
So those are in this division of volleyball.
By Y, so far, advantages for Myanmar.
But Indonesia just answers back of skills and talents from both sides of the court. Indonesia with a serve. Myanmar answers with a quick. Returned by Sales wide. Point goes to Myanmar.
Fighting some psychological warfare also during that match.
Well, it's all part of the ball game sometimes. Sigit Ardian now serving for Indonesia. Going for that jump serve. Picked up there. Myanmar going for that quick and going for that be quick.
Something that Philippines was sorely missing in the game against Indonesia is that firepower from the right side.
That probably explains the face of 12-all. Rian Normulki on the serve. Sharp serve. They go up to number 5 of Myanmar. Answered back by Donny Haryono.
One-two play for Team Indonesia to take the lead.
That quick reaction time, quick set, everything just clicking for Indonesia. Serve from Indonesia sails out. Serve now from Myanmar. Picked up there by Haryono. They go up to Donny. Donny off the block.
Split-second delay against Donny. Donny just using the block to his advantage.
That goes straight in for Indonesia. So another exchange of points here.
Sanyut to serving.
Set up, they go back row, and it works for Team Indonesia. Tied at 17 deadlocks after deadlocks here at set number 2.
Against Myanmar at that point, as Indonesia. Seagame serving again.
Picked up there, Sanyut going to the back.
A couple of points from the middle from Ko.
Working pretty hard here. As Ko serves now, their captain. Nizar goes back set. Rivan Nurmulki again.
That connection by Nizar and Rivan has been a challenge in this match.
Sanyut back set to Y about that.
Y just firing off a bullet after that.
Here, para kay Y and the rest of the Myanmar squad and Indonesia.
Yes. Definitely a battle of the opposites here in this semifinals match. And that's reminiscent of how it's being played in the world also, where the top guns or top offensive players are really the opposites.
Well, that's how it is in the international play. Like most of the analysts would mention that opposites usually are the strongest,
most physical, and their only job is really to attack, to scoring on the right side when they're up front, but all throughout the match they're just really the glass cannon for the team.
Back row play for Myanmar, and we continue to reach another deadlock yet again here. 21 all. Serve coming from Myanmar. Set up, they go to the open side, and that worked for Donny Haryono.
To be handled by the libero.
Very sharp angle, elevation, height. Serve now. Indonesia on the other side. Y, nabantayan na ni Zulfi.
That's gonna be a big block for Indonesia.
Myanmar calls a challenge. Look at that. Oh, sharp eyes there. Now Myanmar becomes successful with that challenge. Head coach Kiar Swar win.
Rian, unfazed by that previous challenge.
Yun yung gusto mo kay Sigit Artin, no? Palo lang ng palo. Sunod lang ng sunod.
Just with too much Indonesia in terms of raw strength.
Sanyut going up to the open side. Great pancake coming from Indonesia. Hit there from Ardian, and Ardian is successful, bringing Indonesia to set point advantage.
Commendable hustle in the part of Rivan with that pancake save. These are just quick to adjust.
Myanmar now match point, set point situation rather for Team Indonesia. Sanyut with a tip over Ardian, and back row doesn't work for Rivander Mulki. Up against Philippines, up against Vietnam, yung humahabol, yung kalaban, and then they just close it out just when they need it. This team knows how to hustle. They go up, back row play para kay Rivander Mulki, gagana. At magtatapos.
5-23. They lead this match 2-6.
Look at that, the elevation from Rivander Mulki on that broad jump. Indonesia now gets 2 sets. 25-19. Of course, whoever wins this match, the very first ticket into the finals of the 30th Southeast Asian Games. Sanyut serving for Myanmar. Nizar going to Randu.
A seat to the finals, just like they did in the last SEA Games. They want to eventually get the gold this time around, but they'll have to wait against the matchup of Thailand and Philippines.
Set up from Sanyut, back set, and against Ong.
Well, at this point, Ong and Y are definitely marked men for Myanmar.
Well, they have almost like shuffling things around probably on the side of Myanmar as Sigit Ardian serves with that cannon. Quick. Sanyut again on the quick for the second try, trying to shuffle it up. They go up to the opposite side. Y there. Ooh. Great block of Y against Rivan. Serve, Myanmar.
Randu from the middle. So fired up for Team Indonesia. No blocker there, and perfectly disguised by Nizar.
Domenico. 2-3. Hit there from
Zulfi tallies a score for Indonesia.
Zulfi is, of course, rotating players in the middle for Indonesia.
Came in for Yuda since the first set.
Rivander Mulki continues to serve it up as Myanmar goes cross court from the opposite side. On the other side, Donny Haryono with that swipe.
Floor defense of Myanmar expecting a power attack from Donny, but it was already a suboptimal set for him, and just quick thinking to drop it into the corner of zone 5.
And it's a strong push coming from Donny. It's not just any type of drop. It's well placed. Great serve coming from Team Indonesia and the Myanmar.
Sanyut going for a...
Rivan serving for Indonesia. Too strong, sails out. Myanmar gets a freebie there. It's a 3-point disadvantage for Myanmar as Y serves.
That's going to be a service serve going for zone 1, catching the seam between the libero and Rivan. Rivan not expected to receive.
I was about to say Rivan looked stunned there in that last serve.
Supposed to be passing.
3 points ahead, Indonesia. Donny on the service. Straight to the libero, but it's overcooked. They go to a quick on the side of Indonesia, and that push works for Zulfi in the first match of our semifinals in the men's division of the SEA Games 2019 volleyball tournament. Point there goes to now it's service to come from Lame, who has been quite quiet in the second set.
I remember just 1 point coming from him. That service ace from Nizar, joining the fray in the points output division.
Sanyut going back row. Great coverage from the libero. They go to a quick denial coming from Randu again, doing that slow walk. Kissing the crowd.
Love him or hate him for the crowd.
Yeah.
Randu doing his job.
Well, if there was only one moment that probably the crowd hated him, it was only against the Philippines. But who wouldn't love a very animated guy like him? Sanyut going to the quick wing set to Ong.
Ong has seen enough of that bleeding for Myanmar.
I thought, Doc, you were going to say Ong has had enough of the celebration from Randu. But I'm sure that's not going to end no matter what. They go to... Whoa. What a hit coming from Rian. First line. Perhaps this is part of...
What a set by Nizar. What a set.
Fast.
Unexpected.
We are just out of words to describe that. Serve coming from Seagame2019. That's probably definitely in the highlight.
That remarkable job in setting up his spikers.
We'll definitely good credit half points of all the points of these players to Nizar.
Once again, another bullet from Rian.
Opponent guessing. As you see that again, it wasn't the most perfect of receptions.
Not even Koken established their finals appearance.
Trying to punch their ticket into the finals. Set up, they go back row, denial, double block. Work for Zulfi and Seagame2019.
Y has been
by the Indonesian squad. Donnie on the serve. They go up to the left. Myanmar serves. Nizar sets up Ardian.
Bullet after bullet for the spikers of Indonesia. Ardian just over the blockers.
Serve now coming from Indonesia. Sanyut going to the open side. On the other side, for Team Indonesia here in the third set. Nizar going back row, and that worked. Tony Haryono from the back row. Nizar now marches to the service line. Sanyut going through the block was jersey number 13 for Myanmar.
Still quite a tall order with Indonesia at an 8-point lead.
And it's interesting also, Doc, looking at the lineup, Ong and Y. Seven points ang hinahabol ng Team Myanmar dito. Serve from Myanmar. They go up. Back set. Works for Seagame2019. (22-14). Serve now coming from Indonesia. Seagame2019. Sharp serve. Ginawa ng paraan. Nico. They go up to Rian with a tip. On the other side, rather, Indonesia continues with Haryono.
Intelligent play coming from Donnie as the set just came off Randu and it's wide in from the net.
Timeout, Myanmar.
This is just a few points away from the side of Team Myanmar. 2 points away is Team Indonesia from booking their final seat. Seagame2019 on the serve. Picked up there. Sanyut going to the quick to Ko on the other side. Nizar choosing Tony Haryono. Popped up by Myanmar. Libero sets it up for a back row play. On the other side, They go to a tip with Randu Haryono through the single block of Sanyun.
Donnie brings Indonesia to match point. Just 1 point away from making a back-to-back appearance in the finals of the SEA Games.
Service from Sigit. They have a 9-point cushion on the side of Indonesia. Picked up there by Donnie. They go up to Haryono. Haryono gets the point down the line and finishes it, bringing Indonesia into the finals.
Sets 25-19, 25-23, and 25-15.
Let's see that once again. Nizar going to that open, and Haryono angling it down the line, avoiding the blockers. Indonesia books the first ticket to snatch the gold here and bring it home back to their hometown.